Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Taja. Today this video is going to be about my dental hygiene national boards. I'm just so excited to make this video today because I feel like it's about time, okay? A lot of people are getting ready to take their boards and they're freaking out. Last year around this time, that was me. I can't believe it's already been close to a year. But anyways, quick disclaimer, this video is not to talk about the questions on the dental hygiene board or anything to, you know, tell you what you need to expect on the actual board. This video is about sharing my experience as far as how I prepared myself for the dental hygiene board and how to deal with the stress level of the dental hygiene board. So if you guys want to know all about that, then turn your volume up, go ahead and subscribe to this channel and keep watching this video. So for you to have your dental hygiene license, you have to pass the dental hygiene national board, you have to pass the dental hygiene state boards, and depending on the state that you are in, you might have to pass the local anesthesia course. And then there's also a little other small, you know, exams like probably a laws test, infection control test, which is like the small stuff you can deal with. I am a registered dental hygienist. I graduated last year in May, and I took my boards last year. I believe the boards were like in March or April. It's crazy. I feel like I should remember this. So since the first day that we started taking our dental hygiene classes, basically our instructors always talked about the boards. So you don't go through the dental hygiene program and study stuff just to forget it the next day, because it's like you're gonna need to know that for the boards, honey. Make sure you're memorizing it. All your prerequisites that you took, all the classes that you took for this 4-year, you know, program is basically gonna be condensed in your boards and like questions, okay? So the first thing that I'm going to start talking about is the national board review, because that's like a big deal. It's a big component in you passing your boards. The school that I went to required us to sign up for a dental hygiene board review, a board seminar. We had no other choice but to do it. Now my school had a reputation that they had 100% passing rate every year, except a couple of years, but most of the years they would have 100% board passing rate. So our class kind of felt at ease, but we weren't too like comfortable, because it was like, all right, yeah, they have 100% passing rate, but you can't be that one class not to pass, or that one class to have 60% passing rate. So we need to make sure we stay on top of it, honey. So it's this company that holds this board review in different parts of the country. So they have like probably 10 states that they hold these seminars in. So it's a 3-day review. It's over the course of a weekend, and they hold it at this hotel. They have this big room where it happens for hundreds of students to be there. So me and 3 other dental hygiene students, we got in a car and carpooled, and we shared like gas money. We shared like hotel costs just to help each other out. So I think it was on a Friday. So we left that Thursday night, I believe, and the board review was Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the board review was from 7 o'clock in the morning to like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So when we got to the board review, they handed us this little tote. It was a bag, and it basically had the board review book. So every year they change the book slightly based off of, you know, any updates that happens in the boards. So we had this huge book given to us. I think we had a couple of pens, flashcards, little notepads, you know, given to us. They also had like breakfast and drinks and stuff. You guys, this book is like 500 pages. Everything that you have learned, everything that you learned throughout the dental hygiene program is all in this big old book. But they have also mock exams, they have little tips and tricks, they have board alerts. They also have different ways for you to memorize and remember something. There's an instructor who come in and basically go over each topic. My advice to you is, if your school doesn't require you to go to a board review, sign yourself up for a board review seminar. Do yourself that favor. Don't even go through the boards without going through a type of board review. Even if it's not the seminar, let's say it's an online course, like a day or 2 online course, do yourself that favor. I just feel like I felt more reassured having this book, because I was like, all right, I don't gotta go through 20,000 pages of notes. I have this one book that has everything. It's updated and it's 100% sure. Like, we would go to our lecture classes and our teacher would be like, you're not learning anything today, just review your boards. I also downloaded a couple of apps on my phone that really helped me prepare for the board. It had like 4 mock tests on it, so 4 or 5 mock exams, and basically it had every single thing that you needed to know for the boards. And you know, it will ask you the question. If you got the answer wrong, it'll tell you right away like, this answer is wrong, and what the right answer is. So every time that I retook the mock, it's like I knew a lot more stuff. I also went through like PowerPoints and, you know, flashcards and important stuff that I had through my notes that my teacher would like really tell us, you know, board alert, board alert. Have this big notebook where you can put all of your board worthy information in. That way, when you're preparing for your boards, you can just have that one resource you can go to help you. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to avoid having like 10, 20 different stuff that you're referring to, have this one big notebook that has all the board alerts, all the little board worthy stuff. Keep it small and simple. I'm gonna talk about the day before my boards. We drove about an hour away to the location where I was supposed to go take my boards at, and we stayed at a hotel. It was me and my 2 dental hygiene best friends. We stayed together. I know it says make sure you have a good full night of sleep. Who can sleep before the national boards? I mean, I'm sorry, if you feel that confident, then good for you. But I mean, I felt confident in myself, but it was still like a big deal to me. This was probably the most important like testing exam that I had ever done. You know what I'm saying? So I was stressed. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't eat. I tried to sleep. I'm gonna say that I probably slept for 4 hours. Like, I don't think I slept for longer than 4 hours. I was that stressed. Okay, don't study the day before your boards. What I did the day before my boards, I'm not gonna lie, I looked over some last minute stuff. So after going through all the book, all the study guide, the whole app, I just knew at that point my highs and lows. I knew the topics that I knew on top of my head and the topics that I was a little struggling with. So the only relaxing stuff I did was just stay at the hotel and talk to my friend, because she was going through the same thing. So you need to wake up early. Don't rush or panic. Give yourself enough time to wake up and make sure that you are not rushing. If you know that your test starts at 7, be up by like 5 o'clock, 4:30. I don't know, do what you gotta do, but don't be late. That's my advice to you. Do not be late. It's like the morning, I think I had a very light breakfast. I had some orange juice, and I also took an aspirin, because you don't want to go through, stress gives you headache, and headache equals not being able to focus on what you're doing, and that's not good. So yeah, eat a light breakfast, get some aspirin and orange juice. If your boyfriend is stressing you, block him for the week of the national board, because we're not taking no stress right now. If you know you got that one friend, that one drama, be like, girl, let me hit you up in 2 days, because right now I'm focused. This is my main thing. Everything else didn't matter. I requested time off work. Like, don't hit me up for a whole week. I'm not picking up no shifts. You can fire me if you want. I'm not working. No, I'm not doing that. I'll be taking my boards. So make sure that you are surrounding yourself with positivity. You're surrounding yourself with good thoughts. Okay, when you wake up that morning, if you believe in prayers, I do, say a prayer. When you walk into the building, they're gonna have their rules and regulations of stuff that you cannot have, absolutely can't carry in there with you. Like, you can't have a watch, you can't have your cell phone. Leave everything in your car. The only thing that was in my locker was my keys. That's it. The test is about 9 hours. So I'm gonna break it down for you. You have a tutorial before the test, which is about 15 minutes. Your first section is going to be about 3.5 hours, and then you're going to have an optional break of 1 hour. I took 30 minutes because I was starving after this 3.5 hours, and you want to eat, you want to feed your brain. So bring like a good lunch with you. So during the break, I just went outside to my car, I ate my Lunchable, drank my orange juice, took another aspirin, I think, because I'm like, all right, you got like another 4 hours left. And I went back inside and did the second section. and then I think there was another little break, which you can skip that one. If you feel like you don't got to use the bathroom or nothing, you can skip that little break. When we left after our national board, dude, I was bummed out. I was like, that's it. I failed. I failed. I just failed. I just failed my national board exam. That's how I felt. I was so stressed. I remember the whole drive home, me and my friend, we didn't say a word to each other. Like, she was just like, that's it. Everyone that I called on the phone, you know, my classmates, I was like, how do you think you did? Like, this one girl, she was like on top of the class, super smart. She was crying, dude. She felt horrible. So I'm here to tell you that it's normal to feel bummed out. It's normal to feel like you failed after the test. You're most likely gonna feel like you failed, but you need to be confident enough to know that you prepared yourself so much and that there's 95% chance that you did not fail. So be confident in yourself. Just know that you need to just wait at this point. There's nothing else you can do but wait. And the stress is not over. I was stressed for the next couple of weeks waiting. It says that it can take about 3 to 4 weeks for you to get your result. I don't remember exactly how long it took for me. I feel like it was less than 4 weeks. It wasn't that long. Okay, so I want to talk about scoring, the scores, how the scores work for the dental hygiene boards. Basically, they don't count the questions that you have wrong, if that makes sense. They average out the questions that you have right to see what's the percentage of the questions you had right. What? Yeah, that was my same reaction to, like, what? Say what? Come again? That's what the website said. That's what the National Board Review said. The National Board Review book said. So you're not gonna know if you got an 85, if you got a 90. You're just gonna know if you passed or failed. Which, I mean, that's fine with me. Just let me know if I passed, so we can get going. I could go on and on about, you know, different ways that you need to prepare yourself for the Dental Hygiene National Board, but all that matters is what you have done so far, and you need to be confident in yourself for what you have learned. For anyone who is getting ready to take their national boards, I just want to tell you that you got this. I'm not even gonna say good luck, because it's not even about luck at this point. It's just go and kill it. Break a leg. You know, if you took your national board review, you have been preparing for this, be confident in yourself, give yourself a pat on the shoulder and give it your all. It's okay to be stressed, because I was stressed too. I did it, and you can do it too. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah.